everyone, and welcome you all back to my channel. So today I have another bag video. I am so excited about this video just because I've been thinking about it for a while, but there was one item that I did want to purchase before doing this video, but honestly, like the way things are looking for me, I cannot buy that item, and I will tell you why later on as we go into it. So these are my top 3 Louis Vuitton things that I own in my collection. You guys know everything that I have in my collection. I did have the Neverfull, and that was honestly one of my favorite bags literally ever. I had the Damier Ebene with the red interior. Unfortunately, I did have to sell it just because I got like a scratch on the lining part of it, and so I went to Louis Vuitton. They took a look at it and they're like, don't worry, we'll just give you a brand new one. So they gave me a brand new one, and within I don't know, within like less than a week or something, the same issue happened again. And that second time, you know, it was already kind of excessive. I didn't really want to go and like ask, you know, like, hey, like what's up, you know, it's the same issue, like what's going on. But they did tell me they can't, you know, give me a new one for that second time, and so I just sold it. And so yeah, I really do miss the Neverfull. I really do want to get it back in my collection. It's not going to happen anytime soon, so I'm just kind of enjoying like what I have now, and I'm really trying to live like a minimalistic lifestyle with all the stuff I have in my room. Like I have a lot of things, and I'm trying to live a minimalistic lifestyle, right? So based on the collection that I have as of now from Louis Vuitton, that's what I'm going to be doing, my top 3 things. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my most favorite, you know, and then go like down, but like my first one's my favorite one, which I'll show you. Please don't hate me for this, but it's my mini pochette. Okay, I promise you this is worth every single penny. It is worth all the hype that it gets. It is worth absolutely 110%. So mine is in the Damier Ebene. Damier Ebene is my favorite print from Louis Vuitton. So this has the gold chain, as you can see. I really wanted this when I first found out like about Louis Vuitton, and when I first like learned what it was and everything. So I was very excited to get my first item, and so when I saw the price back then, it was just like way too much. It still is a lot, but you know, back then and like the work stuff that I had, I just couldn't justify it. And so this was something that I really wanted, but then I found out that it was just so hard to find. I wanted it for like 2-3 years, and I just could not get my hands on it. Of course, being a first time Louis Vuitton purchase, that it made it even harder. And so I kept watching all these videos on YouTube like about the mini pochette, and like all these people were just buying and buying mini pochettes, and I'm like, how come I'm not able to purchase one, you know? And it wasn't until I purchased one, which was pre-loved, thanks to Eliza. She had told me about it from that mini pochette. It was over retail price, but at that point I really didn't care, just because I was like, okay, like I really want this mini pochette. There's no way I'm gonna get it if I want it brand new from the store. Like I need it like now, you know? So I just decided to pay over retail. Not sure how much I paid. I think it was like 50 bucks over retail or something. So I got it. It was in amazing condition. I loved it so much, and I just couldn't believe my eyes that I had this mini pochette. It wasn't until Eliza went to her Louis Vuitton in New Jersey, and then she saw a brand new mini pochette, and I was like, you know, like there wasn't really a purpose for me to buy that mini pochette, but I was like, please, like get it, like ship it out to me. And so she did me that huge favor. So Eliza, thank you so much if you're watching this. I am obsessed with my mini pochette. And so she shipped it out to me, and I had a brand new mini pochette from the LV store, and I still had the one from Fashion File. I ended up selling the one from Fashion File. Usually like whenever I sell my things, I'm open to doing like a payment plan. So I sold it within like a 3-month span, and it just made it easier for the girl who bought it. You know, it didn't weigh so much, like just, you know, whatever I sold it for. You know, it just wasn't a big hit. So I felt really good about that, and you know, she really appreciated it. So I kept the one from the actual LV store. Honestly, there wasn't a big comparison between the two. They were both just, you know, perfect condition, and I don't know, I just decided to keep it. So this is what it looks like. Mine already has some wear on the hardware. I do use the Brasso hardware cleaner. It's like a metal cleaner, and it does make them a lot shinier, so that's what I like to use. And there's a little unstitch happening. Do you see that right there? That little unstitch. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me just because I use this every single day. I am not kidding you. And when people said that they use this every single day, I was like, they're probably just lying. Like, no, I promise you, I use this every single day. So this week I decided to wear a smaller bag, and this didn't fit. And so I was like, fine, you know, like, I'll just, like, you know, kiss it goodbye. I won't wear it for whatever days I wear that bag, because I really wanted to wear that other bag. And so I put it away, and it's been 2 days, and it's already back in my hands because I'm gonna wear it today. So, like, I'm just gonna take it with me, you know, in my main big bag. So I honestly love this so much because I literally have everything that I could possibly need. So it's not like scattered all over my bag, so it's like in a safe spot. Do you really need to buy a 300 something mini baggie? No, you don't, but it just makes me so happy. And especially like during my community college days, I would just grab this and like go to Walmart, you know. So instead of like taking a bag or, you know, stuff like that. And so even now that I finished placement, I would take this, and it was just awesome because they do have vending machines at my school. And so yeah, I just have like gum, AirPods, lipstick, headache pills, some breath strips, and bobby pins and hair ties, just little random things like that that I really don't want on the loose. And so I am very, very happy about this, and I feel like everyone should honestly own one. And so now for my second favorite Louis Vuitton thing, toiletry pouch 26. Now this is something that I have heard that it's going to be discontinued. I believe all 3 sizes are going to be discontinued, so if you can get one, please do as soon as you can. Surprisingly, this is, I'll say it's my second one, okay? So the first one I had was a replica that was sent to me, and so I actually don't have that with me anymore. And then I went to the Louis Vuitton store, or no, how did it happen? No, Eliza, yeah, again, Eliza coming in clutch. She shipped me out a toiletry pouch 26 that she got, and I really wanted it, so I bought it from her. And so, you know, she had just purchased it, and so I had mine. But then, like, I wanted other bags, and like I couldn't justify the price, and so I was like, okay, I have X amount of Louis things that I can sell, and that way I could use that money towards like bigger bags and things like that. So I ended up selling that bag again, payment plan, whatever. And I don't know, something just hit me that I really wanted it, and I purchased it. I believe I purchased it in January of 2021, and so I actually got really lucky because I had made up my mind like that week, and I was like, you know what, like I really want this bag. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. And then like 2 days later, I called my near Louis Vuitton, and they're like, yeah, we have one in stock. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this was the most easiest thing ever. And so I went, picked it up after school, and I just love it so much. Now, I know that this, you know, whatever I'm showing you, it's not a bag or whatever. The last one is a bag, but, you know, like, I feel like if you really want to get, like, your money's worth, it has to pretty much be small leather goods. And even though this is considered like a cosmetic bag, I use it as a bag so many times. Like, I know the inside, which I'll show you, it has like this kind of material, so it's wipeable, it's cleanable, it's, you know, you could take a wipey and just wipe it off. But I really love to use this as a clutch whenever I go, you know, obviously my boyfriend and I, whenever we go on dates, I like to put my things in here, and you just casually, whoa, I just hit something. You just casually carry it like that. Like, it looks so, so good. And I think the size, when you first get it, you will think the size is a little too big. But honestly, like, this is the perfect size. It fits my mini pochette, my keys, my phone, my charger, my portable charger, a few lipsticks. And so I honestly really, really do love this, and I do wear this a lot. Not just as a clutch, I also put this inside like my bigger totes, just because, you know, if there's even more things scattered that I need to take with me, I put them in here perfectly organized. And I know this monogram is really, really, you know, just classic, and it just definitely does add like a little different touch to my collection, just because like my other bags, they are the Damier Ebene, except this one. So, you know, it's a good way for me to like go into the monogram, even though Damier Ebene is my favorite. But honestly, I love this so much. And the vachetta, here you go, beautiful, beautiful. It hasn't really worn much because again, I never grab it like this, I just grab the clutch itself. So definitely worth the money. I am so upset that they're gonna not sell them anymore. I did eventually want the little ones. I think it's the 19 or something, not sure, but it's kind of like the same size as this, and like I don't need to buy any more Louis Vuitton, honestly. So yeah. And lastly, you would probably not expect this, yeah, Louis Vuitton Neo Noe in the Rose Poudre color has to be one of my favorites. Now, I know that my channel started growing whenever I got the Speedy 30. I still have it. It will never be sold. Still in my heart. I just don't wear it. I feel like I don't wear it just because I have a lot more variety in my collection that I kind of like to reach for more. But in terms of you're talking about something that's easy, like grab and go, has to be this. Just honestly, the versatility of it doesn't get you tired. When you take a look at the Speedy 30, it's top handle, so that's the only way you could wear it, or like on the crook of your arm, but it still gets very tiring. I believe the last time I wore mine was about 3 months ago, and honestly, I've worn that bag less than like 10 times in the whole 2021. So as you can tell, I am kind of drifting away from it, but I'm not going to sell it just because it was my first Louis bag. And so, you know, this has been one of my most recent bags. I got this whenever I passed my first teaching exam for core here in Texas, and so it was a nice way to treat myself, just because that was a traumatizing test. And so yeah, I'm just so happy that I have this bag. And I know the pink can make it definitely very hard for someone to like style and wear, but pink is a color I consider very neutral for me, at least in my wardrobe and things like that. Like most of my closet is just like black and white, and like, you know, a few fun colors. I started buying fun colors just for school because, you know, I'm working with kids, you know, I want to look like I'm fun and colorful and cheery, you know what I mean? But like for my personal style, it's just like white, black, creams, things like that. And so pink in this bag doesn't add a problem. It just makes it like a cute little color. You know, pink heels, pink earrings, and then this bag, I feel like it adds a perfect touch of color. And so I know they do have this bag in the Damier Ebene, but honestly, like this Neo Noe, I do not like it in the Damier Ebene. I guess it has to do with the structure. You see how it goes up a little bit on the top? It just like triggers me to see like squares being uneven in like this type of bag, which is why I love the monogram. Like even though some of the, you know, florets on here don't really, you know, it's like it's not perfect. Obviously it's not going to be perfect, but it just makes it better than like a whole bunch of like checkers on the bag. Like that would trigger me more just because of their 90-degree angle. And so this I really, really like. And I actually never wear the bag like long wise. I don't know, I just feel like it's way too long for my personal taste, I guess. Okay, so as you can see, it does sit very, very low, and I really honestly do not like that. And so that is why I always leave it at the shortest setting, and it's just so great. Honestly, this bag really does remind me a lot of the Neverfull, and this actually is pretty much like the Neverfull size. Whenever you like cinch in the Neverfull, it's pretty much like this. So I guess that's why I really, really like this bag. I mean, it's just really easy to like it's just really easy to like grab and go. And you see, like, it looks really good with this outfit. My shirt's from Forever 21, by the way. I got it on clearance like 2 years ago. I think I paid like $5 for it, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just love how pink it is. I'm not gonna wear it with this outfit just because, you know, the bell sleeves doesn't look good on it. Really do love it, and it just sits really pretty. And for my colorful bags, I have one red bag and the rest are pink. So yeah, and I actually thought I was gonna wear something different today, but I actually decided to wear this, so I'm gonna have to change my bag because I already set this up for today. So I do have organizers in there, which make it so, so nice. And this middle part, it's actually a built-in middle. and I really love how it's there because it makes it into 2 different compartments. So one compartment I have like my mini pochette, my wallet, coins, whatever, and the other side I have like lipsticks, Tums, gum, hydrocortisone, things like that. And so it just makes it so much easier for me to like know which side I'm gonna get. As far for the middle part, I don't keep anything in there, which I know is probably like bad that I don't use it, but honestly, like, I have really no purpose for it. So that's why I really like this bag. And I'll show you my most recent purchase. Nothing crazy, nothing luxury, but I did get this and clean tote. It's in a nude color from Marshalls. It did come with like a smaller one, and the smaller one I gave to my sister. It's like the early 2000 vibe type of bags, which if you know me, I don't like those bags. So I got this one. So I'm actually gonna wear this today just because I feel like it looks really good with the color of my top. And so it's unclean, has this in the back, and it's really spacious. And you guys know I have the Longchamp Le Pliage, and now I have this tote. So those 2 totes are gonna be great until I get the Neverfull. Those 2 totes are like my absolute favorite right now for just like grab and go. And so I hope you all enjoyed this very long video. I know you guys are probably gonna like, you know, I don't know, like, you're either gonna love it or hate it because it's long, but I feel like I haven't talked to you guys, and I really promised that I was gonna be back. So I'm back, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know your top favorite Louis Vuitton things down below, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.